Hello everyone. As you can probably tell, we are finally back out on trail again, and I am so excited because it's an absolutely gorgeous day. 60 degrees, feels like fall, looks like fall a little bit at least, and it is just gorgeous. Like, I could not have asked for a better hiking day than this. So, as you can probably tell, Riley is hitchhiking in my backpack today. She didn't seem like she was feeling 100% today, so I didn't want to have to make her walk. So she's just gonna weigh down my backpack for a little bit, and that's fine. She is the cutest hitchhiker of all time, and I love her for that. Anywho, we are back on the Mountains to Sea trail today. I did not have someone else to help me drop my car off. So I'm actually back at the US 276 Trailhead, single, maybe double parking space, where I was last time I was here in segment 2. So I'm actually doing very short MST mileage today, because unfortunately I have to do an out and back. So I'm aiming for about 5.1 miles to get to the Looking Glass Falls Overlook on the Blue Ridge Parkway, because next time I pick back up in segment 2, that should be an easy spot to get on and off. However, if I'm feeling froggy, and if time permits, I may go all the way down to Graveyard Fields, and then next time I'll pick that up there. I'll just have to take the 0.4 spur from the parking area to get back to the MST. So we'll see what happens. We'll end up doing a little over 10 miles today total, with the out and back, and 5.1 will count towards the trail. But exciting thing today, in 1.7 short miles, I will hit my personal 200-mile mark on the Mountains to Sea trail. And I just started my LASH of this trail back in May, and it's now September, so I think that's pretty cool that I've managed to piece together that much of the trail in that short amount of time. So yeah, I'm excited to celebrate today. This is going to be a great hiking day. Sometimes when you find power lines, you also find a pretty great view. We found a view, and it is gorgeous. We did it! 200 miles on the MST. You know, something I noticed after hiking the AT last year was there's a new smell that I associate very much with the end of summer and the beginning of fall, and that's the smell of rotting mushrooms, which is kind of a weird thing. But when you walk through the woods in the summertime, there's so many mushrooms everywhere. But then once the weather gets colder, the mushrooms start dying. So then when you're walking through the woods on a trail, it just smells like decaying mushrooms. And so now that's a smell that I cannot separate from the end of summer and the beginning of fall. Some parts of the trail feel just more magical than others, and this one makes me feel like I'm about to walk into an enchanted land. All right, we made it to Cherry Gap. That means there should be a viewpoint nearby and only a mile and a half to go before our turnaround point. Some views just take your breath away, and this is one of them. I just saw this huge fungus off the trail, and just for scale, this is my foot and that is the fungus. That is so cool. So if you take the 400-yard side trail to the Looking Glass Falls Overlook, you'll come across this tree. They call it the dragon tree for obvious reasons, and I think it's pretty cool. All right, we made it to our turnaround point, Looking Glass Rock Overlook. That's Looking Glass Rock right there. It's kind of an icon in the area. It looks beautiful today. And we're gonna have a snack and then turn around and head our 5.1 miles back. All right, so we reached our turnaround point at the junction to the parking area for Looking Glass Rock, and we took the little 400-yard side trail to go see the rock, and it was really beautiful. In my opinion, the Cherry Cove Gap Overlook actually gives you a little bit more of a picturesque view of Looking Glass Rock, but it was still really nice. We stopped for a snack and turned around, so now we are hiking our 5.1 miles eastbound to get back to the car. But as a side note, where we pick up next time, we'll be hiking westbound again, and from that Looking Glass Rock Overlook parking area, you can actually get to one of Asheville's more popular swimming holes in the summertime. It's called Skinny Dip Falls. The MST runs right through that area, so maybe next time I'll be able to get a little dip in when I come back to hike this section. But just as a side note, several years ago there was actually a tropical storm that came through and wiped out the bridge that the MST previously used to cross over Skinny Dip Falls, and it actually like reshaped the whole falls area. Like there was so much debris excuse me, there was so much debris and so many rocks that washed down during flash flooding that the whole area changed. So I'll be very interested to see how it looks the next time I go back, as the last time I saw it was right after that tropical storm. So I have a theory that with out and back hikes, the back part is always faster than the out part, because you've seen all you wanted to see and now you're just seeing it in reverse, and you kind of just want to be done with your day at that point, and you're not really interested in rehiking what you already hiked, so you go faster. I'm testing this theory. It took me 3 hours exactly to get out to my turnaround point and stop for a snack. So I'm hoping, ideally, only takes me 2.5 hours to get back. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. All right, back at Cherry Cove Gap. There is the view the other way. View this way, still spectacular. Man, this hill was so fast going down, so slow going up. Oh. This tree absolutely fascinated me on the way out. It looks like it has fungus that's literally growing out from the inside of the tree, and it's all up the side of the tree, just like little Christmas bulbs, but growing out of the tree. It's bizarre. All right, just starting the final climb for the day. It's only 0.9, but it's gonna be, it looked like about 800 feet of elevation gain, so should be a doozy. I remember it being pretty steep coming down, and then it is all downhill for the rest of the day. Whew. Doing good, getting a workout in today. All right, we made it to the final downhill push of the day. Well, I just scared 3 grouses out of hiding, and I thought there were helicopters taking off around me because they are so explosive when they come out of the bushes. But it's fine, it was just birds. Well, it proves my theory is correct. So it only took 2 hours and 10 minutes to get back to my car. I can actually see it from here. And it took 5 hours and 10 minutes on the dot, pretty much, to finish the whole hike for the day. It was a lot of fun. That was very steep ups and downs, and especially for it being an out and back where I had to do them all twice. Not the most stellar. I did take one fall, torqued my left knee, so I think I'm gonna need to do some ice and give me an ice warm bath tonight to take care of it. But it was a really perfect day for hiking. It was so beautiful, and I'm so glad that I got to get out, take Riley with me, and get some more hiking done on this absolutely beautiful trail. Catch you guys next time.